soap. This soap is the soap my children uses. This soap is very nourishing to the skin. It's made with oatmeal and honey. Now let's get started. I'll be needing a mixing bowl and a toner. Light concentration for bathing soap and laundry soap are different, so I'll be using light concentration for bathing soap. I'll be using 125 ml. I have measured that already. See it here. This is 125 ml light concentration. Those that have enrolled in our training, they know how to get the right concentration for bathing soap. I'll be using sunflower oil, coconut oil, cocoa butter and shea butter, oatmeal, kaolin. I will list why I'm using kaolin in this production. I'll list it in the description below. I'll be using essential oil or fragrance oil. Each of them that you have, you can use either essential oil or fragrance oil. Fragrance oil is the same thing with perfume. Yeah, with normal perfume they use in production. Yes. Then I'll be needing honey. I'll be needing silicates, but I don't think I have silicates now. I'll exclude this silicates. If you have it, you can add it. It's a binder. It helps bind your soap together. Since you are not using any filler, this is pure natural soap. You're not using any filler in order to hold the soap or to make the soap strong. The soap will become strong on its own, but silica is a binder. It will bind the soap and it will bind the soap together. So this is the sunflower I'll be using. I normally use Tesco, but I can't find that, so I just got this. It's an imported, I think it's an imported oil. Perezzo, yes, and it's a good oil at that. I'll be needing this 100 ml. I have measured it out. This is it. 100 ml of sunflower oil. I'll be needing coconut oil. I've not measured that. This is my coconut oil. I made it myself, though this is hot press. I also have cold press, but I decided to use hot press. I'll also be needing 100 ml of coconut oil. Let me measure that out. I'll be using this cup. It's a calibrated cup. I'll be using 100 ml of coconut oil. Okay, this is 100 ml of coconut oil. Don't mind if you've seen me using this cup before for something else. I have it too, exactly this color too. So I use one for oil, I use one for other stuffs, but all of them are for production. Then I'll be needing cocoa butter or shea butter. You can mix the two. I have in here cocoa butter and shea butter. I always mix mine together. So I'll be needing 50 ml of that. Maybe 50 ml. I'll turn it into my mixing bowl. 20, 30, 40. And 50. This is 50 ml of cocoa butter and shea butter. Always melt it before you start measuring. Always melt it. Then I'm going to mix all my oil together. Make sure every bit of the oil drops into the mixing bowl. Okay. I'm just going to mix them up. Then I'll be using oatmeal. This is my oatmeal. I grind it myself. I'll be using 1 teaspoon of oatmeal. I'll be using a teaspoon. This is a teaspoon. I'll be using a teaspoon. This is a teaspoon. I'll add it to the oil. Now mix that properly. You can use more depending on your choice. You can use more, but I decided to use 1 teaspoon because I'll be using calcium. Like I said, I will list the importance of kaolin. I'll be listing the importance of kaolin on the skin in the description below, so go check it out. You see why I'm using kaolin for this production. But you can see you can exclude the kaolin and increase the quantity of your oatmeal. I'm just add little more, another teaspoon. I'm making it 2 teaspoons of oatmeal powder. Make sure it's finely grind. I grinded myself. You can still buy grinded one from the vendors, but I did mine myself because I have oatmeal in the house. So mix it in the oil properly. Make sure it dissolves properly. Now I'll be needing honey. Yes, I'll be needing honey. Look at it here. So I'll be needing a teaspoon of honey too. A teaspoon of honey. Oh. Make sure you are using original honey, not melted or cooked sugar. This is original honey from the farm, direct from the farm. I also help people to buy. I also sell. You can patronize me by buying this honey from me. This is the burn remedy I use in my kitchen. Anytime anyone gets burnt in the kitchen, honey is the remedy we use, and within minutes the person won't feel the burn anymore. So you can purchase the honey from us if you care. If you want to get an original honey, we also deal in original honey. Okay, you mix it properly. Make sure it mixed properly. This is, if it's not original honey, it will start dissolving immediately. It will start dissolving immediately. I added this to the oil, it went deep down, and it will take a longer time to dissolve properly, to mix in with the oil. Okay, mix very well. I'll be needing kaolin, 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of kaolin. Kaolin is very, very good to the skin, just like oatmeal. Oatmeal is exfoliate the skin. It also acts as anti-acne. Yes. Make sure everything dissolves properly, so I won't end up having lumps, white lumps in your soup. The honey hasn't dissolved yet, but once we add the caustic soda, it will dissolve. It will mix up. This is the soap my children has been using for years. For 3 years now, this is the soap they have been using, and I decided to show you people how I make their soap. Yes, I make most of their products myself. The soap and the cream, I make them myself. The sanitary we use in my house for complete 3 years now, I am the one making them. So if you want to learn more from us, you can contact us to enroll in our training. The link is there in the description box. Okay, now time to add the lye solution. We add our sister. Make sure you mix it properly. Mix very, very well. You can add your glycerin if you want. I have glycerin here. Let me add it. I'll be adding quarter teaspoon of glycerin. Yes, quarter teaspoon. That's 1.2 ml of glycerin for this quantity. 1.2 ml of glycerin. Vegetable glycerin, not whitening glycerin. Vegetable glycerin. You mix properly. Now I want to add in some color, but before then I'll be adding my perfume. I have a lavender and vanilla perfume here. I'll be needing 1.2 ml altogether. That's a quarter teaspoon of the perfume. Vanilla, lavender and vanilla perfume. 1.2 ml. That is it. So I'll be using I use 2 types of perfume for this soap. I normally use vanilla and strawberry, but I don't have strawberry, so I started to opt it with lavender. So this is lavender and vanilla. So now I'll be adding in my color. I'll be adding in a little of green color, just a little of it. Just a little of the green color. This is how we buy our color here in Nigeria. Yeah, so if you're familiar seeing this type of color, okay, you are welcome. But those in Nigeria know this is how we purchase our color here in Nigeria. Remember, I use this cup to measure my oil. So there's 6 traces of oil in it. That's why I'm dissolving my color in it. It has completely dissolved. So I'll be adding some parts of the soap in there. Okay, to give me a green color. So the color is not much though, but it's okay this way, just a little. Then I also have another color here. I have a yellow color. So this is it. This is how we purchase our color in Nigeria. Just a little. Remember, I also use this container to measure my sunflower oil. So I'll be dissolving in the color here. The color has fully dissolved, and I'll be adding a little bit of the soap in here. Just a little. Then I'll mix it up. Very soon I'm going to share a secret of industrial carrots, papaya and turmeric soup. When I'm going to make carrot and turmeric soup, I'm going to share a secret in the color. Yes, so this is the yellow color, this is the green color, just a little bit of it, and this is the soup mixture itself. Okay, can you imagine? Brilliant. So let's pour the soap into the mold. This is my mold, one of the molds I'm using at home. I've not been to the shop since lockdown, since March, and this is July. So this is one of the molds I'm using at home. I have a demarcator. I fabricated a demarcator myself. You know what this is? Okay, If you don't know, figure it out. This is what I fabricated as a demarcator. I use it to demarcate the mold, yeah, because the soap will full to the mold. So let's start adding the soap to the mold. First of all, I'll add this plain one. Yes, add almost half of it. Okay, I think I need a support behind here. Need something to support this. Then I'll be adding the yellow. Can you see the way I'm adding it? Depending on how you want to add yours. Maybe my camera is not capturing it. Then this is the green. Same way I added the yellow, I'll add the green. Okay, half of it. Then say add the one without color. Okay. I'll completely add the yellow now, but let me just get this. Okay, I can use this. I need a support. I need a support for this demarcator. Okay, I'm using my bottle of honey as a demarcator. Then I'll add in the yellow. I'll completely add in the yellow. Don't even know how this soap will turn out to be. Just let's wait and see when it saponifies. And now see the outcome, how the color looks. You'll now add the green. Now add the remaining one. Hope you all can see what I'm doing. Can you see? Okay. But this is the first time I'm adding different colors in my children's soup. I don't usually add color, just make it plain like that, and it will come out milky. Yes, it come out milky, not white, not just milky color. I decided to add different shades of color today. Okay, this is the soup. I think I need a better demarcator. Okay, now let's allow the soap to saponify. In the next 6 to 12 hours, the soap will saponify. Then we'll now see how beautiful the soap is. Don't go anywhere, stick around till then.